Could you imagine Roger and Shanks manipulating time on some Dio Brando status with hockey?
Holy shit.
Wait a minute. One Piece chapter 920, I Love Oden. And this cover page is hilarious because you have you have Sanji defeating Zoro, and then you have Nami just like hugging Sanji, and you have Zoro defeating Sanji, and then Chopper's like, oh my god, and then they're both dreaming. Sanji and Zoro fighting in their dreams. Nada. Okay, so that's interesting. So we've moved on from the Grand Fleet, finally. So I had a comment on that first before I got to my intro, because I just found that hilarious, honestly. I wonder if that's in like response to like the latest, the quote-unquote latest stuff in the YouTube fandom when it comes to the YouTube One Piece fandom. The YouTube One Piece fandom when it comes to the Sanji and Zoro debate. Where you know where I stand on that one. Kuroashi Vince Smoke, baby. Every time we slap on that One Piece, I better see some white beards in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up? What is good? The King! Yeah, baby. The King of Lighting here today, bringing you guys and gals One Piece. Whoa. Oh, wait, that wasn't a good... Yeah, bring it back. One Piece. Whoa. Yeah. Now that's a good one. That's a good one. And I'm seeing that new wiper emote in chat, baby. The One Piece Wall, chapter 920, I Love Oden. And once again, Zoro and Sanji. And I just realized too that when you look at how they're defeated, Zoro is defeated. You can see how like his main thing is his hands, and Sanji's legs up. So, arms, legs, it is what it is there. And again, that could be Oda's kind of, because again, I'm assuming that Oda, at least the editors, some of them are watching our content. I guarantee you that. They probably told Oda, yeah, Oda, just, real quick, cover page this real quick. Yeah. All right, good stuff, bro. Good stuff. All right, cool. So, first page. Wano Country Kuri, the ruins of Oden Castle. This place was called Oden Castle. That is what the people of Kuri called the castle that once stood here. But actually, its real name was Kuri Castle. Okay, Kinemon recalls the past. Oden was beloved by the residents of Kuri, and therefore, the castle was called as such. So that was Momo's father. That's right, says Momo. Kinemon continues. And what is this silhouette? Yo, that hair is funky. What is that, bro? Like, wait, what is that? Like something straight from Mushi Byuyo, whatever it's called. That's some crazy hairstyle. Our master, Lord Oden, was quite the wild card. Despite being the son of Wano Country Shogun, Lord Kozuki Shukiya. Hold on. Shukiyaki. There we go. Shukiyaki. So, all right. So the Shogun was also Kozuki at the time, which is fascinating. But Orochi's family took over, clearly afterwards. He got into violent fights, one after the other, and was eventually exiled from the Flower Capital. However, at the time, there was a place in the Wano country that was considered a lawless area. Criminals and Ronin exiled from their village wandered about there and formed groups to rob and kill. Each day, blood was spilled. It was such a heinous place that even the Shogun decided to ignore its problems. That was Kuri. Alright, so Kuri, there is some dude riding some crazy horse in like Kabuto armor. Yeah, there's some wonky dudes in this. Some weird pseudo-Buddha looking dude, some big guy. It was such a heinous place that even the Shogun decided to ignore its problems. That was Kuri. The young Lord Oden went to that Kuri of all places and started a huge fight with a man known as Ashura Doji. That's a big dude. Is he rocking a glaive? Like Whitebeard status glaive? His build is almost sumo-like too, but he has a jacket on as if like he was Whitebeard, bro. Who was considered the most dangerous man out of all the evildoers. Evildoers. In the end, Lord Oden defeated him. Shortly afterwards, he rounded up the ruffians in this land and raised them from their pitiful bad deeds. He forced them to learn how to be workers, as it was a necessity for the construction of this town and the castle. Okay, from this lawless area to a thriving community. That's actually pretty cool. He built a paradise farm for the sake of everyone and created a free and lively village where the sounds of laughter would not stop. After some time, Shogun Sukiyaki heard of his deeds. It was then that he was bestowed the title of Daimyo of Kuri at the young age of 20. So he was a young daimyo. It was a monumental achievement for Lord Oden. I thought Oden was actually much older. I thought that he was, at the time of his death, I would say like he was around like, I thought he was like 40 something or like 50 something, but no. He created rivers and wharfs. He connected villages and people together. Lord Oden had a habit of saying this one thing: it's too cramped here. Does he mean this part of Kuri, or does he mean, I wonder if he means the whole island itself, the whole country itself. Geez, those guys, where in the world did they wander off to? Well, this is Zoro. Alright, so Zoro I think he just killed some random tiger. He's back. He's walking back towards the factories? What is, oh my god, Zoro. Like, the fact that he got lost in the first place is honestly just kind of ridiculous. I'm amazed that they could get lost even while I was riding on that Komi. Bro, Zoro, you. Oh my god, Zoro, you fool. You absolute Neanderthal. Like, what are you on, bro? What is he smoking? Maybe I should catch a ride. So, wait, what? Catch a ride? So Zoro's gonna hop on some boat? And aren't the boats going towards the factory? They are! What the hell? Oh, Iwarashi, Wano Country Kuri, on a certain beach. The Wano country was a little bit too cramped. How nostalgic. I remember this is that beach. We drifted to this island, and we were referred to as the talking cat and the talking dog. Everybody here feared us, all of them except for Lord Oden. You should all be ashamed. So, you know how she's crying. You should all be ashamed. Being afraid of those who look different only highlights your ignorance. He was indeed our savior. So this is a young Inuarashi and young Nekomamushi. He was indeed our savior and was indeed a true hero. And more than anything, he was indeed our Lord and Master. So while folks were freaked out, because, you know, you have a talking dog and cat, Oden embraced that. And again, this kind of ties to the whole, it's too cramped in here, because it looks like he had his sights set towards the world. So we have the boys. They're there. Double page spread now. Hold on. All right, everyone's serious. So let me just zoom in real quick. Hold on. Whitebeard was charmed. And Roger was captivated. Goldie? By that samurai of the Wano country. Alright, so on the side, we see their graves. Roger came to Wano Kuni, was captivated by Lord Oden. Whitebeard was charmed by Lord Oden. Like, that's, oh no. But then we cut over to the left side, and now Sanji's serious. Nami's actually crying. What a story. How cruel of. So, what happened to, oh wait, what? Did they? Yeah, they did. They skipped. Our beloved Lord Oden was taken to the Flower Capital and executed as a criminal. Then Luffy, what did you say? Don't joke with me. That's dirty, Orochi. And he gets so mad to where he destroys something behind him. All this happened to the courageous Lord Oden over 20 years ago, but in our eyes, it was only a few months ago. Carrot is crying, like they're all crying, except for Sanji and Luffy. When I close my eyes, I can envision it just as if it happened yesterday. What an extraordinary man. Kiku's crying as well as Momonosuke. Okay, this is Oda's skipping stuff, bro. They were in awe of what he was doing to help them. And then there's a complete shift Yo, I feel like Thanos right there. They're talking, they're excited, like, yay, woohoo, Odin. And then, Nani, what a cruel story. What happened to Odin? How dare Orochi? We know that Odin got boiled alive, but that's really it. They were going to the details. So Oda does not think it's a good time to do a flashback now. Sanji, it's pretty impressive that you guys were able to escape safely from such a crappy situation. Kinemon, yes. But at that point, no one was on our side anymore. So at some point, yeah, they lose somehow all of the trust in the people. In desperation, we escaped with all of our strength and left the execution site to head to Odin Castle. On our way there, Nekomamushi and Inuarashi started to argue it out. They were caught by Orochi's subordinates, and we believed their lives to be forfeit. How they escaped? But at that point, it did not matter who died. We absolutely needed to get to Odin Castle. Orochi, who orchestrated the downfall of the Kozuki clan, would surely target Lord Momonosuke's life next. Yo, Kaido! However, Kaido anticipated, bro, what? However, Kaido anticipated our plan, and the castle was set ablaze before we could reach it. All right, so we have fire to the castle. We have the silhouettes, Kinemon, Raizo, Kanjiro, and then two other dudes that we don't know who they are. And they're looking at the castle burning. Wait, hold on. And then above the however text bubble, there are these other three silhouettes. Bro, calamities? Is one Jack? Wait, no, one is Jack. The other one, well, they all look male, so I thought there'd be like a queen, like an actual queen, like a female. I'm not seeing that. One looks like Pika? Kind of? And then there's some other dude I can't really tell, but his mouth is like a triangle. Like, what's going on there? I'm not too sure. So we actually are in flashback. Lord Momonosuke and his younger sister, Lady Hiyori. Okay. So that's the other grave. Clearly, Lady Hiyori. We're stuck inside of the castle. Lord Momonosuke, Lady Hiyori, Lady Toki. Lady Toki? Is that mom's? Lady Toki, along with their mother, Lady Kozuki Toki. All right, now this may sound hard to believe, but there have always been rumors that Lady Toki was born sometime in the distant... Okay, bro, she has the ability. Bro, okay, so it's not a weapon of mass destruction. It's not. It is not an ancient weapon. It's a devil fruit. There's an actual, legitimate devil fruit. Is it hockey? No, I doubt that. That'd be wild. Like, if it was hockey, and, like, dudes like Shanks could, like, manipulate time with hockey, it's like, bro. Like, Roger. Could you imagine Roger and Shanks manipulating time on some Dio Brando status with hockey? Holy shit. Wait a minute. It has to be a Deathroot power. It's impossible for people to travel to the past. But why? Why is it impossible for people to travel back in time? However, traveling to the future is very possible. I've been traveling further and further into the future. So like, how old? Yo, what if Toki? What if Toki is from the Void Century? I wonder if Emu. Oh wait, no, but Emu doesn't have. Wait a minute. No, wait. I've been traveling further and further into the future using this mysterious time ability, bro. It's a devil fruit. There is a devil fruit that actually manipulates time that exists in the One Piece world. Time equals Toki. Her name is actually Time. Is she awakened? You see, like, now we're thinking, is she awakened? Because if she's not awakened, like, there are just certain questions you have to wonder when it comes to why it's impossible to go back in time. And finally, I have arrived here at the terminus of my journey. Why? But why is this the terminus? Why can't you just go with? Therefore, this is where I shall remain. Could we stop it? Kinemon, if traveling into the future is truly possible, then we will definitely fulfill Lord Odin's wishes. Wait a minute, time out. Go back. Hold on, I was so fixated on the time thing, I just missed something. It just popped into my mind. Hold on! Who the hell are you? Yo! What if Lurking legend? No, that's not possible. What kind of lurking legend is a retainer? That's a joke. But the dude that was talking to Crocus in that, oh my god, Shiki? No, right? Yo! So, it's just not Shiki, clearly, obviously. So, this is a new dude. This is a whole new guy. This is a retainer we haven't seen yet. If traveling into the future is truly possible, then we will definitely fulfill Lord Oden's wish. We will definitely take down Orochi and Kaido. I'm leaving Momonosuke in your care. Wait, what about Hiri? There's a star and a thud, as if like they fell from somewhere. Huh? What jest? And we have Kinemon, Raizo, Kanjiro. I don't see the guy with the big hat, but we have the other dude, kind of like a Rurouni Kenshin figure. Is that Momo next to the person? I think so. Is this a dream? Where are we? Where is the castle? What about the fire? And what about Lady Toki? What about Lady Hiri? Actually, hold on a second. Time out. Oh wait, it's coming to mind now all of a sudden. Kiku hopped with them. Wait, is that Kiku?
No.
In the back? She looks like a straight up dude! Wait a minute, time out. Yo!
It's a trap!
Where is my mother? Tell me, Kinemon. Worn out graves. So the tales of Lady Toki's powers were all true. We've landed in the Wano country 20 years after that incident. We were truly in an unknown world. We traveled around the Wano country in order to better understand its current state. There were factories lined up row by row, countless smoke streams rising into the air, undrinkable water, and rations controlled by those in power. The daimyo and village gone, and the vast wasteland. Wait, the daimyo, as in like all the daimyo? Or does he mean specifically like Oden? We realized that this was no longer the Wano country we once knew. We thought we would be unable to find people to fight alongside us, but we were wrong. You are Lord... So, who the hell? You are Lord Kozuki Momonosuke, is that correct? I am Jibuemon?
Help me!
Of the Kibi, a former retainer of the Shogun. 20 years I've been waiting here for 20 years. I believe Lord Toki's words and waited here for this day. So, okay, some of us have to wonder too, why was it specifically 20 years? My mother. Yeah, that is Kiku. That's Kiku. Wow, bro. Look, she looks like Kenshin Himura. I'm not even joking. Like, from this angle, she really does. Lady Toki's last words indicated that the Kozuki family would rise again in 20 years. I had my doubts and asked to give proof to... What the hell? And asked to give proof to such words. I searched for the remains of the 9 Scarbirds. I was unable to find them. Even if there was a 1 in a million chance, we had hoped that you would appear 20 years from that day. If you are willing to lead the fight against Orochi, then we will stand by your side and fight when the time comes. No matter where we are or what we are doing, we all have tattoos of the mark of the moon on our ankles and shall wait for your command. Unbelievable. Even though 20 years have passed, we still have allies we can count on. We must gather together in secret. Nobody can know of what we are planning. We shall do our utmost. We entrusted Kiku with gathering intel on enemies, and us 4, as you know, set out to recruit allies, so Kiku stayed in Wano country. Leaving the country is also a crime. As we were leaving, they spotted us and began to pursue us. Because none of us had any navigational skill on our way to Zou, we immediately shipwrecked and lost our vessel. There we parted with Raizo. Let us meet on Zou. We barely escaped with our lives. We ended up drifting to Dressrosa. There we were chased by Don Flamingo. They wind up drifting to Dressrosa. That's hyper inconvenient. And also hyper coincidental too. Who was working with Kaido. Right. In the process of trying to catch up to Lord Momonosuke, who had accidentally boarded a mysterious ship. We parted with Kanjiro there. Do not worry about me, save yourself. When we arrived at Punk Hazard, Caesar, another one of Kaido, yeah, it's like they wind up drifting to islands where they have some ties to Kaido. Zoe, in a sense. But Dressrosa and then Punk Hazard? When we arrived at Punk Hazard, Caesar, another one of Kaido's pawns, was there. I was dismantled by Law Dono, who is now our ally. It was truly a desperate situation, and that is where I met all of you. Thinking back on it, we went through crisis after crisis, but it was absolutely a blessing to meet all of you. Even though Orochi's troops know our names, we are saved by the fact that they do not truly believe in our But Jack was so gung-ho! Wait, really? I mean, he says Orochi's troops, but not Kaido's troops. We are saved by the fact that they do not truly believe of our presence. They think that we are ghosts. Thanks to that, we have been put on any wanted posters and have been able to re-enter the country without anyone suspecting a thing. Even I didn't realize it, and I'm one of your allies. Sorry, that was my fault. Hey, stop flirting, says Sanji. Damn it, Sanji. Come on. Think, Sanji. The most important part of this plan is not to be exposed. Okay, got it. Luffy, that's too late for that. Like, Luffy! Luffy, Taro, like giving the food out to the children, and then Luffy, what are you doing? Our current forces are the Strat crew, led by Luffy Dono, the Heart Pirates, led by Law Dono, and two groups form the Mink tribe, the Musketeers, led by Ino Arashi, and the Guardians, led by Nekomamushi, as well as the Samurai we have recruited with. Okay, so the guys we saw previously, as well as Samurai we have recruited with the will to rebel. Ideally, our forces would need to be 5,000 strong. However, raging a war is not our intention. 5,000 strong. I wonder if no, probably no. The Grand Fleet should have no bearing on this arc, I think. Our goal is to gather information in complete secrecy and take the commander's head. The plan will commence in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time. On the night of the Fire Festival, we will commence the raid on Onigashima. Translator's note: Oden's word choice for raid could possibly be invoking the 47 Ronin assassination incident.
What?
Google that, please. Thank you. Where Kaido slow down. Target. Wow. Wait a minute. Onigashima. Okay, so is Kaido really like an Oni Duffer user, or is he like an Oni clan? Like, are Oni real in One Piece? Like, are the people that we see with horns, are they Onis? But I feel like that would be like a thing. Like, people would know about them. Like, yeah, like Onis are a thing. Like, they exist in the world. The island itself has a skull kind of look to it, and it has horns. So, like, what if the Oars guys, like Oars, Little Oars Jr., the one guy from Blackbeard's crew, Corrupt King, the people with the horns, Gecko Moria has horns. And he has problems with Kaido too, clearly. Finally, One Piece will be on, oh, there it is. Okay, I'm kind of surprised that we weren't on break last week, but here we are. One Piece will be on break next week. It will resume with Weekly Shonen Jump issue 47. Issue 47 of Weekly Shonen Jump. The 47 Ronin assassination incident. I wonder if that's going to be probably not. Onigashima is another island, right? That's the way it looks. And we do know that where Kaido was staying, there was something that kind of had like the similar horns, but it looked more like a house. This is like the entire island. So I think this kind of confirms that Wano Kuni is an archipelago.
One eternity later.
So, that being said, guys and gals, I am done. Be sure to rate the video. It is not that hard to do. I guarantee you that, because I know that you all have a device called Zemaosu. You use Zemaosu to click, rate the video, to click, subscribe, to click on that bell to join the squad. And of course, as always, comment in the comment section down below. Peace. And have a nice goddamn day.